Hi, I've got another bite-sized blues lesson for you today, and today I'm going to show you a Jimi Hendrix song that's been requested a couple of times, and called Izabella. And you know, like a couple of other Jimi Hendrix songs I've shown you, it's not really a definitive version, so I'm going to show you kind of the happy medium version. You know, different versions have different guitar parts and different lead solos and stuff. So anyway, I'll show you what I would play if I was going to play it on my own. So anyway, we'll get straight to it. So depending on which version you listen to, it's either an E flat tuning or standard E tuning, and I've gone with standard E tuning because this guitar is in standard E tuning, and this is another cool Hendrix song that's got a univibe effect on it. So you kind of love that kind of. I've got a micro vibe, and again I keep the speed fully up, and it's got an intensity switch on it, which is about halfway. So this song it starts off with this little riff. So what we're doing there is we're basically playing a D chord, a D bar shape really. But instead of playing it that way, we're going to play it the Hendrix way, which is basically we're gonna wrap our thumb over the 10th of the low E, and then we're gonna play on the D string 12, G 11, and B string at the 10th. So that's gonna be. So we're gonna kind of strum it. Then we're gonna keep that thumb there all the time through this little riff. So we're gonna play it, keep the thumb at the 10th, and then play 13th of the low E. And then we're going to go and just keep repeating that. So what that part is, we're going on the D string we're going to go 10, 11, and then when we get to the 12 we're going to play that part of that D chord. So it's going to go. So it's just that without the thumb part really. So. But keeping that thumb there because we still need it for this part. So that very slowly goes like this. So once we've played that 4 times, we do this. Which is what we're doing there. Just for one of those little riffs, we're going. So what we're doing there is we're pretty much barring the 10th fret of the D, G and B, then do the same on the 12th, and back to the 10th, and then with our thumbs still going to be there at the 10th, on the low E, to the 13th, so that up to speed goes like this. So the next part of the riff goes like this. And what we're doing there is we're going to go 10 to 11 on the D string, and that's thumb's going to still be on the 10th of the low E, so we're going to go. Then we're going to go. So what that is, basically those 12th fret of the D, G and B string again, play that twice, then go to the 10th, and then pull off from the 12th to the 10th on the D. So that goes like this. Do that twice. So that part there goes. So the next little part's going to go like this. So that is. So what we're doing there is we're playing that low E at the 10th, twice with that barred 12th fret to the 10th, and then back to the low E again, same thing again, and then play that 10th again, and then pull off from the 12th to the 10th on the D. So that very slowly goes like this. So that entire riff goes like this. So the next little riff is one of the contentious little riffs. In some songs it goes one way and other songs it goes another way, but I'm going to show you this way, and this is how I play it. So how we're playing that is basically this goes down to a G. So we'll start off in D. Now we're going down to G. So we'll start off with this little part. So what we're doing there is we're going to play the 5th of the A string. So we're going to play the 5th of the A string, and then we're going to go 3, 4, 5 on the D. And we're going to pull off from, when we get to that 5, we're going to pull off to the 3rd of the D string. So we'll pull off, do it twice, and end up on that 5th of the D string. So far we've got this. Then we're going to go. So what we're doing there is we're going to hit that 3rd of the G and give it some vibrato. Then we'll go. So that's going to be a 5th to 3rd pull off on the G. So, and then back to the 5th again. And then we're going to end up on the 5th of the E. So that very slowly goes like this. And up to speed. And then this is how I play it this way. Like I say, in some versions it does it. Sometimes the bass does it, but this is what I'm sticking to. So while we're doing that is we're going to go. So we're going to hit the 5th of the D twice. Now on the second time, pull off to the 3rd. Oops. Now on the second. So we're going to hit the 3rd of the D twice. Pull off to the 3rd, and then end up on the 5th of the A. So. Now do that again. Twice. So. So then the second time round I play this. So what I'm doing there is same as before, same riff as the first way round. Then I play the what it's going to be is a G7 sharp and 9, which is Hendrix uses all the time, which is basically this chord. Rather than playing basically the Hendrix, that's the Hendrix way of playing it. But rather than playing it there, we're going to play it there. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the 5th of the D, 4th of the G, and our little finger's going to pretty much bar kind of half bar, those two at the 6th fret. So it's, and then just, so that entire little thing goes like this. So once we've played that kind of riff in G, we're going to move it up to C, which goes like this. This is going to be the exact same thing as down here, but moved up to C. So what we're doing there is we're going to pull off from the 10th to the 8th of the D 3 times, and then go give that vibrato on the 8th of the G string. So pull off from the 10th to the 8th of the D, and then back to the 10th again. So, and then hit that 8th of the low E, and then get that same chord again. It's going to be C sharp and C7 sharp and 9. Sorry. So how we're playing that is we're going to play the 10th of the D string, 9th of the G, and then we're going to play 11th of the B and the E. So that little part slowly goes like this. So that entire thing goes like this. Move it back down to the G position. Then he does this. So basically what we're doing there is we're playing octaves, and how we're going to play that is it's going to be an F octave if you're interested. So basically we're going to play the 3rd fret of the D string, and then we're going to play the 6th fret of the B string. So we're only getting these 2 notes, but this hand is going to be, that finger's going to be kind of touching the A string ever so slightly, so it's blunting in it. Or maybe not that bad. And then it's fretting the next string down, and then it's going to be laying again over the G string, so that's blunted, and then that one's going to be on the 6th of the B, and it's going to be resting ever so slightly on that high E, so that's going to be blunted as well. So when we can kind of strum it. So the only 2 notes we're getting are those 2 notes, or the same note really, but in octaves, and rather than it being messy sounding. So we're going to strum that at that strumming pattern. Then we're going to go. So basically what we're doing there is we're going to play a C5 chord, which is going to be 3 on the A and 5 on the D. And then we're going to go open 1, 2 on the low E. So that goes. Then we're going to get an open A, and then do it again. So that entire thing goes like this. And then we're back into our. Back into that riff again. So that entire little part goes like this. So hopefully that was enough of Izabella for you to play the song. It's quite a difficult one to figure out, and it was quite a difficult one to play for me, to be honest. Getting that nailed was quite hard. But if you stick at it, you'll eventually crack it. And if start off slowly and work the speed up. Don't run before you can walk. And hopefully, yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this lesson, and if you have enjoyed it, feel free to watch any other bite-sized blues lessons or subscribe or like the video. So anyway, thanks for watching.